Greetings, adventurers. My name is
Ooh.
George. I am your dungeon master for tonight. I am going to let these guys introduce themselves.
I am Ben, and I am Thodrak, the dwarf barbarian.
And I'm David. I'm the elf rogue.
And I am Tammy, and I play Ingrid, who is a human monk.
I never tell you who should go first because I kind of want you to fight for it.
Interesting.
I want you to show like your passion for all of this.
Or for initiative.
Exactly that. That's exactly what I want. In fact, you reminded me that I need dice. Helps.
Always a good.
Always a good start. How is everyone?
Standard.
Good.
I feel like
Yeah.
people are invested in us now.
Yeah, we're national treasures.
And also, as we're raising money for Thurrock and Brentwood Wind, it's important that we take some time at the start of every program to look after each other's mental health.
Can I give you inspiration for that?
Yeah, you can have
Can I,
some...
can I give the DM inspiration? No,
Yeah.
you can do anything with it.
No, you may not.
Thank
Oh
you.
yeah, that's pretty dangerous.
I will take a reroll whenever I like it. Thank you very much.
Uh-oh. I do still have inspiration from last time, from my last plug, so...
Oh, sometimes I tell you what. Sometimes some DMs don't like that.
Oh.
Some DMs it only lasts for the session. You got to use it that session.
Oh,
But
flip.
I am a kind and benevolent DM, so I will let you have that.
You can see from that face in the in the picture.
Yeah, as you can see to the light
Direction.
of me, the left of me. As you can see to the left of me, I obviously look kind and generous and benevolent. Oh, how wrong it could be. So we kicked off last week. We left off last week with you guys in a bit of a pickle because you have been out protecting the forest from fires, but there appears to be a fire. A distant
flip.
a distant region of the forest was struck by lightning, and you have lost contact with your only contact in the forest, Derek. And it's a stormy night, so to set the scene, yeah, it's a stormy night. There's wind is beating your the watchtower that you're in, and you can hear thunder overhead, and the sound of very heavy rain is also plummeting on the roof above you. That is where we left off, and now where our adventurers pick up again.
All right, adventurers. So,
So
I think...
just
So carry on. Go for it.
okay. So just to be clear, the area of forest that is on fire is in the direction of Derek's cabin.
It is, yeah, and you've lost contact with Derek.
Yeah, he's a goner. Oh well.
Oof. Oof. Big words.
So we're in the cabin right now. Is there any is there like any water or anything in the cabin?
Well, there's water above the cabin.
Well, yeah. Okay. Is like a jug or something?
Yeah.
Okay. So I get I get the jug, and I pour it into my hands and cup it, and then I run out to go get rid of the fire.
I
I'm
have
gonna put it all out.
I have a jug. I have an alchemy jug.
But, I just want to double check that we're all aware
Bring my
that
jug.
Derek's hut is a long way away.
How long away is away? Translate that into English and then answer it, please.
Probably around 30 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, that's not too bad.
There's not a lot we can do there.
So about 5 kilometers away then.
But I mean,
Yeah.
if he's on fire, if Derek is on fire, I don't feel that there's really time to be traveling for 30 minutes. Um, yeah,
Oh well.
we did our best. We were. I think it's safe to say we were the best fire guards that there has ever been until there was the fire.
There must be a backup plan.
As you're
Yeah,
talking, another thunderstrike strikes in the same area. They say lightning doesn't strike twice, but you know it strikes in the same area.
That is ruddy mysterious. Shall we? Okay, let's. I say we go and find out what's going on over there and see if we can save Derek.
All right.
Well, all right.
And Artemis, I'm sure you'd appreciate this. If we can't save him, maybe he has valuables on his body. So, there you go.
Good point. Let's go.
No one mentioned the fact that there's a fire that generally tends to burn valuables, but yes.
No, like coincidences be fine.
You make haste, I suppose, and you arrive in. I think you're able to follow the smoke plume even against the kind of cloudy night. Not least because there are more thunderstrikes. In fact, in the time that it takes you to get there, there's probably like 2 or 3 more thunderstrikes in the same region. Yeah, it's quite odd. You've never seen a storm quite as localized as this. And the rain seems to get heavier and heavier the closer you get. You are squelching through the mud, stumbling at times, I think, before you arrive there, until eventually you do arrive at a small grove in which there is a... hold on, let me bring up my document so I can... One of us is gone.
I'm in half.
Hey, they're back.
Yep. Don't ask why that happened.
Has someone moved?
I got a message through Discord and thought, oh, close Discord. And yeah, anyway.
Well, now... Hold on, what?
Hello.
Why is this affecting you guys? I'm sorry.
What's happened?
I think we
great.
got struck by a lightning, team.
Can I move you? How do I move you? Don't... What? Okay, alright, here we go. Let me just... I'm going to have to reset this, hold on.
Okay.
Oh my
I'm
word.
such an idiot.
Hold on. Sorry
Yeah,
for
bro.
this, everyone.
As you can see, we are the mightiest adventurers
We
and the
are-
greatest of tech supporters.
Highly technical, obviously. Right, who are we missing? We're missing Tammy.
We've got the DM twice.
Well, you got me infinite times, in theory.
Oh,
Yeah. Yep. It's just you two, really. David, can you say, George, I've come to bargain?
Okay, so here's... Ben, I don't know why your camera's gone, but your camera's gone.
That would be because it was off.
Have you
Flipping heck.
moved... Oh, gosh. I'm going to have to undo a load of work now.
It's working. It seems fine.
I don't know why that...
At the moment,
That
in a
was very
minute, it's
dumb.
going to change. In a minute, it's going to change. This is ridiculous. Oh, my word. Hold on. Let me change it back. Oh, you gits. Okay, yeah. Wise guys.
That inspiration you had.
Yeah, that's gone now.
I would like to re-roll my own flipping mind.
Okay, right. I think it's changed back. I'm just going to transition it really quick. You seem a little bit bigger, but that's okay.
Right, okay.
Okay, so let me bring up my little notes. Okay, so you arrive to a horrible scene. Derek's watchtower is almost completely ablaze. He is struggling to get out through a window, and up on a small cliff top, you see a goat-like creature with a black horn, raising its raising its front legs to the sky. It seems to be trying to climb further up. You're sort of at the foot of a mountain here, so the forest kind of circulates around a kind of a small mountain with trees that climb up. It's trying to get higher, but it's not really able to do so. It seems like it's not able to get the right footing, and that is what you see.
So this is Firewatch crossed with Goat Simulator.
Goat Simulator, yes. Yeah. No, if it was Goat Simulator, it would be flying, so...
Far away.
Okay, so I shout up to Derek, like, have you been trying to climb out of that window for half an hour? Just climb out the window. What's wrong with you?
It's too big a fall. Like, I can't just jump out.
How big is the fall, roughly?
Probably about, I mean, these watchtowers are fairly tall. I mean, what, like 15 meters?
Okay, that's pretty tall. Okay,
Jump.
I run over and stand underneath with my arms out and go, jump, friend, Derek, jump.
I can't just jump. I'll fall to my death. I mean, you catch me, I'll break in pieces.
Well, let's go play with this goat. Leave Derek to his own devices.
How about we leave you to that, and we'll sort out Derek.
Oh, that's fair. So what are you going to do to Derek then?
A little haste, if you would.
Jump, Derek! Jump!
Ingrid, that seems very similar to my plan, except without catching him.
Well, he's asking us to hurry up.
I think he wants us to do a thing instead of tell him to do a thing that he could have done without us.
Has
Right.
anyone got an axe?
I have rope and a grappling hook. Perhaps I could
Ooh.
chuck a rope up there and Derek could climb down.
Oh, do I see a rope and a grappling hook on you? That sounds like that might... Well, that looks like that could help.
Shut up, Derek.
I've got feelings!
I throw the rope up there.
Sure.
Do I have to do a check?
Yeah, I mean, make a... I think just a straight dexterity check, surely. It's like a ranged attack. But without the attack.
First roll of the day.
Oh, snap.
21.
No.
21, nice. Yeah, you managed to lodge it nicely in, and Derek kind of looks at it and goes, "Hey, great throw, yeah. I'll just jump on, I suppose." He climbs over. He climbs over the window and kind of looks down at the ground, and goes, "Okay, well, here I go." And he tries to. So he sort of. I think he's adept enough in climbing stuff because he's a mountain boy. He manages to kind of use it to abseil down. He manages to hold the rope just right so that he's constantly feeding it through. And he quite deftly comes to the floor and says, "Wow, thank you so much. Gosh, that could have been bad."
It could have. It certainly could have.
Can I get my... Is my grappling hook gone forever?
No.
now?
Oh, how are you going to get that?
You just sort of wiggle it, and then it comes down.
You sort of do like the that's a Samwell not Tarly, what's his name? That's a Samwell knot from Lord of the Rings. You pull it down and it just goes.
Okay, cool.
Congratulations. Yeah. So you've saved Derek, and he's very grateful. But he says, I must admit, I don't know what the goat is.
It is the greatest of all time.
He
It
says
is the best goat.
he says I think it might be the cause of the lightning. And as he says that, another strike of lightning hits just near the goat creature, and it always seems to kind of wander over to it or try to get closer to where the lightning struck.
Intriguing.
Is this some kind of electrically powered Franken goat? Any ideas, friends?
Does anyone have like Arcana or anything?
I have an
No.
axe, and that is all of that I know.
X.
Arcana. No, I know nothing about
I have
Arcana.
+1 on Arcana.
Does the goat look valuable? I might know something about it that way.
I mean the horn itself looks pretty valuable. It's fairly long, a long kind of thick black horn that is in contrast with its really radiant white body. The fur itself looks, almost like not of this world.
Can I just clarify? Does the goat just have one horn?
Yeah, just the one on its head. Yeah.
Because usually they have two.
Do they?
To go to corn, unigoat.
Yeah.
Unique.
A
Yes.
unigoat. No, it does not. It just has the one horn. Yeah.
The other one's like broom or something.
It looks like a goat. I'm just gonna say it just looks like a goat. May not necessarily be a goat.
I shout, well met, goat. What up?
It's not paid.
Let's try a grappling hook on it and pull it down.
What?
It's not paid any attention to you.
Do the
It's-
grappling thing on in grid.
You want me to grappling hook the goat horn?
No, the whole goat. Just drag it, pull it down. Pew! It's gonna hurt itself if it's up there, so it might as well hurt itself while it's down here.
It's going to hurt itself falling on the floor.
Oh. Either way, at least this way we'll have like the horn and anything else that we want. And maybe all this like weird, freaky lightning weather stuff will stop as well, because it looks like the goat's probably something to do with it.
Okay, I try and get its attention by getting my two hand axes and like smashing them together and trying to make some sparks because it clearly likes lightning and electricity.
Ooh.
Sure.
If I threw the grappling hook up, would you be able to climb up and get the goat?
Almost definitely not, but I could try.
They're in your roles, you're right.
Yep.
And that is why I asked you.
Fair.
Is that worth a try?
I mean, I would certainly feel the most nimble of us to be able to attempt such a feat of dexterity.
Fine. So, I throw swing the grappling hook around. I throw it up onto the rock. And was that dexterity?
Yes. Yeah. To hit. Yeah.
And that is an 18.
Yeah, that'll do it. I think. Let me double check, but that should.
That'll do, donkey.
It lodges in its fur, and all of a sudden, huh? What were you trying to?
Have you?
What?
No, lodging it in the rock so that someone can climb up and
Oh,
fetch
sure.
the goat.
Sorry. Yeah. Sorry. That's a much better plan. It lodges in the rock. Congratulations.
Sweet.
Just a few feet away. it kind of glances as it hears the clang, but then continues trying to climb the hill.
Yeah, I will climb up the rope,
Okay.
and once I reach the top, I will try and entice the goat over with some food, like a carrot or something. Like, here, goaty, give me din.
Here, go see.
What I would like you to do is, I would first like you to make a dexterity check. Dexterity saving throw. Sorry.
Dexterity savings, throw. Stand by. That is a natural 20.
You just as you are climbing up, a bolt of lightning just misses you. As you reach the top successfully. You are mere meters from the goatee corn.
Yes, offer like a some food, like a carrot or something. Like, come here, goatee thing, come here.
It turns to you and is startled by your appearance, and it make an animal handling check for me.
Oh god.
Oh, I actually have good animal handling.
Oh, mine's not too bad. That's a 16.
Okay, what are you doing? Are you just offering it food?
Yeah, I just want to get it to come over closer so I can grab it.
Okay, it kind of sees. It's startled. It sees you and runs off.
Sorry, how big is the goat?
Goat-sized or bigger?
No,
or smaller?
this
I was
close.
picturing it being very big.
Yeah, this close, David. Sorry, Artemis. You can see that this thing is huge, like in comparison to normal goats. This is a big boy.
It's the Dwayne the Rock Johnson of goats.
It is the Dwayne the Rock Johnson of goats.
Nice.
But is it gone now, or did it just run?
It's run off quite. I mean, you imagine this thing can pelt it. It's not gone as fast as you would expect.
Okay.
I will pursue.
Okay.
My movement speed is actually pretty decent.
Sure. Okay. Oh, how does this work? I don't know if I'm gonna bother doing a pursuit roll. I guess just roll athletics for me, and we'll do a simple check.
That's a 13.
You you are far behind it. You lose it in the woods at one point. But what I will say is that it's fairly easy for you to follow. In that it seems the lightning is following it.
Ooh. So can I just ask, if you got a nat 20, would you say you just got struck by a bolt of lightning and gained the power of super speed?
Yes, I would have said that.
Okay,
you do need to be coated in chemicals for that to happen, though.
Oh, that's true. That is very true.
Yeah, sorry.
That's some serious science here, boys.
Yeah. So yeah, you are able to kind of like locate where the area abouts. You start to see more smoke arising from the forest, because obviously lightning, despite the wet conditions, lightning also causes fire.
So, Derek, how would you rate our performance so far? Do you think we'll be getting any bonuses, or?
Well, I mean, you've saved me, so I can't fault you there.
For now. Who knows what's going to happen next?
We saved that girl.
Pardon?
We saved that girl.
You did save the girl. I mean, she did turn out to be maybe a criminal, but
And got the criminals out of the forest.
that's true. Yes, that's also true. I'm just gonna charge my laptop really quickly.
Okay. Right, so what are we thinking
Okay.
here, guys?
I'm
We're
back.
going to pursue this?
Sorry.
Okay. I thought there was going to have to be more character interaction there.
No.
Dude. It's gone that way. Let's go. Go.
Okay, I'd really like, with my tiny legs, I would very much like an animal or something one day. But let's go. I run with the team.
Yeah, you sort of fall behind every so often, but you manage to keep up, I guess, mostly.
Through sheer force of will.
You arrive at another clearing where the goatee boy, Goatee McGoatface, is waiting for you, and because you followed him, he's slightly more. He seems slightly more anxious, and he lets out what seems to be partway between a roar and a bleat to sort of threaten you off.
I try and imitate it back, but in a friendlier way. Like, it's very charming.
It is not receptive. It just lowers its head as if and starts to scrape its hooves back.
Shoot it with my bow and arrow in the head.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Okay, roll to hit.
It's a very powerful thing.
Roll to hit, was that?
Yep.
Okie dokie. Rollifying. That's a 19 to hit.
That does not hit. And roll initiative for me.
Cow.
Yeah.
Everyone? Or just-
Everyone roll initiative. That was the one thing that this thing needed to go absolutely berserk at you, I'm afraid.
I got 18.
An 18.
22.
15.
22 and a 15. Okay. Ingrid, it's the goat boy is gonna go first. He
19 didn't hit. Oh my god.
So you are make a dexterity saving throw for me, David. Artemis, sorry.
Dexterity saving throw, standby. 10.
10 is not a success, I'm afraid. And you are engulfed in a kind of flame. Once I find the right dice. Bear with me. There we go. It deals 10 damage as you are engulfed in flames that descend from the sky. You take 10 radiant damage.
Oh boy.
Ow!
It's now Ingrid's
Damage.
turn.
I almost want to set up a reaction to jump out of its way when it charges at me.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's.
Is that like a reaction, or is that
Yeah, that would be a reaction to. I think you could say that's a reaction. Yeah, that's fine. You can use your reaction to do that. So you can still have your turn, but you just won't be able to use your reaction for like a different spell or something.
I don't understand. So can I still like attack?
Yeah, you can still attack. Yeah. You just your reaction. Your reaction. You can spend. You just have one reaction for this whole turn order, if that makes sense. Until it's your turn again.
Can only do one reaction.
Yeah.
Right.
But you can spend it however you want.
Cool. I just don't know how we would. How we would attack such a thing. Okay.
Use the power of kindness.
Head is strong.
His head is strong. Go for the furry bits.
Okay. I'm going to try to like run towards it and mount it
Right.
like a horse. Can I do that?
You can try to mount it. Yeah.
How do I try to mount it?
Fucking Bronco.
I guess it's I think you're gonna have to do acrobatics to get onto it because this thing is large. You know, it's not a normal goat. I mean, it's probably
Well, I've got staff, haven't I?
You do have the staff. That's true. So you're gonna do like a pole jump.
Hmm.
Yeah. Go for it. Acrobatics would be the one.
16 acrobatics check.
Okay, I'm gonna get him to roll against it for. Because I reckon, yeah. Okay, yeah, that's successful. You are on his back.
And then I'm going to whisper gently in his ear. It's okay. It's okay. We're not going to hurt you. It's all right.
Okay.
We're friends. I'm not going to hurt you.
Roll, I guess, animal handling.
If that doesn't work.
$13.
13. He pauses for a second, but you can tell that it was just for a brief second, and he shakes it off. And it's Thodrak's turn.
So, am I correct in saying that it is both followed by the lightning and also chasing the lightning?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lightning.
So maybe it likes. So lightning flashes. Okay, so I open my Hawaiian shirt and just no. No, I don't do that. Okay, so I turn to my friends and I say, like, when I was abandoned by my people, when the truth is, I told you that it was because that I couldn't follow orders, that I was a strong, independent dwarf who didn't need no man, but actually, I'm just kind-hearted. Deep down, I don't want to hurt animals, and I was ordered to kill some what's a fantasy unicorns. I was ordered to kill some. I couldn't do it, and I was cast out, and so I can't bring myself to hurt this glorious goat. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show it the power of kindness, and so I run up and I just give it a hug on the leg, and like stroke it, and just show it all the affection that I can.
Okay, roll animal handling.
Okay. That's an 18.
An 18, okay. Hey, yeah, okay. Yeah, you hug it. You'll have to wait to see what the effects of that are.
You get kicked into another county.
It's its turn. And doopy doopy doo. What's it gonna do? Firstly, I would like. Yeah. Tammy, Ingrid, rather. Would you please make a dexterity or either one, dexterity or strength? It's going to try to kick you off. And I would like you to make a. In fact, I'd like you both to make a dexterity or strength saving throw. Ben, probably you just dexterity because you're not trying to cling on to for dear life.
13.
13, okay. And Thodrak?
5.
5. I'm afraid both of you are amiss. It manages to kick you both off, and it deals. Where's my?
Am I at least able to land on my feet?
No.
I'm afraid probably not from this height. That is going to be 10 damage to both of you.
Ooh.
And now, having shrugged you both off, it has its sights set on its original attacker. Artemis, it rears its horn down at you. Its big black horn, and charges at you. You must. Oh, by the way, you guys, Ingrid and Thodrak, are knocked prone.
Oh no!
David,
Standing up is an action, right?
yeah, it takes half your movement speed.
Okay.
David, does a 15 hit you?
It does.
Okay, you are going to take some damage, I'm afraid. Specifically, you're going to take 12 damage.
I am defeated.
Sure. You
12 damage.
sure. Okay, you aren't in death saving throws.
I am, yeah.
No, you're not.
He's not.
I will explain in a bit. When we get there chronologically. But you do not have to make death saving throws. The goat turns to you both and ends its turn. Artemis, it's your turn. I'll let you make saving throws to stabilize, but there will be no consequences if you get a fail.
Okay. So that is a 20.
A 20.
That is a fail for my first one.
Okay, sure. Again, no consequence. It does not contribute towards a death. It is now back to the top of the order. It's Ingrid.
I give Artemis a superior potion of healing.
Okay.
Is it now?
Which is 8d4 plus 8.
That's way overkill. Do you want me to roll that?
You should.
8d4.
That's so many.
Plus 8. But if you were me, you would roll 1 for all of them, so...
So that heals me for 25 points of damage.
Crikey. Okay then.
Are you feeling great, Artemis?
I am now. Nothing ever happened.
You feeling even better than before anything ever happened?
You should almost die more often.
Okay, I'm not dead. It's okay.
Just about 20 foot away from you, you hear a loud crack of thunder, and you see another lightning bolt fall from the sky, but it misses all of you. Ingrid, it's your turn.
No, I just took my turn.
Oh, you did. Sorry, Thodrak, it's your turn.
Okay, so how does the goat respond to this lightning bolt?
Its head jerks, and it has its eyes set on the spot where it hit.
Okay. Right.
Oh, we're still here. It's lightning and it's dangerous.
In that case, I run to the spot. Wait, what? Okay, so I run to the spot where the lightning bolt happened, and I'm still smashing my hand axes together to try and make a spark and get more attention.
Sure. Okay. It is looking at you rather intently.
Good.
What is Derek doing?
Derek did not follow. Derek is trying to save his home. You know, don't judge him for his lack of being
I will
here.
judge him. He is very judged right now.
Yes. So, Thodrak, is that all you're doing? Your turn.
I don't want to hurt the nice animal.
Okay. Sure. Okay.
It's not an animal.
Okay, I also fine. I do that a little bit, and then I get its attention, and I get my rope, and I try and tie it into a lasso, which I'm going to try and get around its neck.
Nice. Okay. Sure. Nice. Good idea. Good idea because that will help.
That's actually a thing, but we'll do something in the game.
Yeah.
Restrain.
Okay. Thodrak. Let's see if if you can put your money where your mouth is. It's going to charge at you, and I'm going to let you use your reaction to try to wrangle it.
Okay.
And you're going to do a strength contest, I think, to see whether you can indeed wrangle it. Because I think it's going to come. Pardon?
Tug of war. All grab on.
If Thodrak wrangles it, are we all allowed to like grab onto the rope and help hold it?
Yeah, maybe, yeah. I like that.
Okay, as I see it's charging towards me, can I use my bonus action to go into a rage?
No, because it's not your turn.
Ah, flip. Okay, fair enough.
It is its turn.
Okay.
It is charging towards you. It is going to first try to hit you. That's a 19. In fact, that is a much higher hit with its horn, and that's going to be 9 damage to you.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, let's do that strength contest.
Okay, so let's just roll for strength normally, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, that is 22.
Wow, you actually beat it.
Thodrak!
Nice. Okay. Yeah. So you've wrangled it. And it's kind of bucking against it. You are going to take a hit are you going to take a hit? 18 to hit.
Yeah.
You're going to take a hit as I guess you're grabbing onto the end of the rope. It brings its hooves up and butts you for. Oh no, it's not those dice, is it? It's that's it. For 10 damage.
Oh my gosh, that's very close. That's a lot of damage. Okay.
Yeah, and it's going to try and its next turn it's going to try and get loose. Artemis, it's your turn.
Your friend Thodrak is very low on health. if you can't think of anything else to do, that would be helpful.
Sorry.
Your friend Thodrak needs some potions.
In that really old movie, it's called Empire Strikes Back, and they get these cables and like go around like robot dog things. That's what I'm going to go.
Oh,
Double
nice.
reference.
Okay.
Very
Okay.
nice.
Sure. Yeah. I like that. Yeah, go for it. I'm trying to think. I guess that this would be. I guess you just do it, right? Like, there's nothing to stop you from doing this. And I think it will be a save on the goat's next turn, right? As to whether or not he breaks out.
Okay. Yeah, like test or something.
Mm-hmm.
Dex contest, maybe something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will do all of my moves to just run around it as many times as possible with the rope.
Sure. I mean, are you doing anything with the rope? Because I feel like then you've still got an action, right? Because you're just using your movement.
Well, to get as much rope around as possible, I'll probably move and then bonus action move and then
Yeah, sure. Okay, that's fine.
to try and get as much rope as right.
Like,
Maybe to give him like disadvantage or whatever. Maybe
Ingrid, what were you going to say?
I was going to say, like, if you don't attach the rope to something, it will just.
As I say, if you go around enough times, it will still kind of tangle them up.
Yeah, this thing is, and this thing is now bleating like crazy. clearly just really agitated.
Well, Thodrak at one end, I'm tying its legs up. We're just trying to subdue it, I guess.
Ingrid, it's your turn.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am sure.
I am going to take a healing potion.
That's a very good idea.
Lovely. Thank you very much.
Okay.
I feel much better now.
And I would like it if you. So who's around it? Ingrid, are you close to it? You are, aren't you? You were just kind of prone a couple of feet away because you were knocked off, weren't you?
Yeah, but then I stood up, gave Artemis
Yeah.
potion.
Oh, yeah. So you would have moved over to Artemis. So you're actually quite a distance away, probably about 20 foot. So you do not need to make a dexterity saving throw. But Artemis and Thodrak and the goat are going to make dexterity saving throws.
Sorry about
Dexterity saving throw. Oh, God. Oh, that's good. That's 19 for me this time. It's better.
Okay.
And for me, that's a 1. That's a 1.
Oh, snap. David, you just spot it. You have literally lightning reflexes as you jump out of the way.
As I use Thodrak as a lightning rod.
Literally the smallest lightning rod you can.
That would make a lot of sense.
And Thodrak, you are caught up as the goat itself is struck by lightning. And Thodrak, I'm not even going to tell you how much damage you take. Because
Speed force.
let me just say, how much health did you have left?
That'll be 6.
Okay, you are out like a light. You're not dead, but you are out like a light. Thodrak, obviously you don't see anything happen. You just feel the energy surge through your body. Ingrid and Artemis, what you see is the horn of this goat, the big thing. It lights up as it's struck, and then it's gone.
What, the goat or the horn?
The
Or
goat
both?
is gone.
Oh.
Thank
You are just
goodness.
lying in the middle of this.
Is it vaporized?
Pardon?
So, like, it's vaporized, or it's like teleported away, or?
Yeah. Roll for perception, both of you.
Oh, yeah, I'm dead. Okay, never mind.
Yeah,
I
how are you?
was nearly rolling for a little bit.
Perception. Nope.
Ooh,
23 for me.
Okay, David. Ingrid, it's too quick for you to spot. But Artemis, what you see is this glimpse into just darkness. There seems to just be, I mean, you wouldn't say it was a hole in the floor, more like a hole in
the world.
Yeah, a hole in the world where this just darkness is.
Oh, damn.
And you can see it move underneath, gruesomely and menacingly, but only for a split second, and then it's gone. I think you are all in shock, literally, for about 20 seconds, when you realise that some of the other lightning strikes have started to cause fires around you, and your work is not quite done yet.
Right, let's get this sorted out. Come on, Thodrak, get up.
I'm.
Okay.
Friends, I would like to stop being a dead person, please. Hope.
got a healing potion.
Huzzah!
4d4 plus 4.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4. Roll. That'll be 14, which is nice.
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 I appreciate the not dying. And then we do the thing with the fires. Hang on, did anyone teach us how to actually put out fires? That seems like a fairly important skill in this endeavor.
Is it still raining?
It is raining, but there are still fires.
The one person that is qualified appropriately to put out fires is Derek, and Derek has abandoned us.
Traditional wisdom would say that you would use water to put out a fire. That does not seem to be the case here with all this rain, which is why I suggest we hit it with an axe. What do you say?
Yes.
I have this alchemy jug that will put 12 gallons of water.
Have you used the
I
alchemy
mean, that
jug
would
yet?
make more sense. But I'm still voting for the axe plan.
Have you
Okay, you try the axe, I'll try the water on this one over here.
have you used the alchemy jug yet today?
I have not.
No, cool. Okay, yeah, you can do that.
So, use that.
Splosh.
And then there's a button, when I press use, there's a button that then says stow.
I don't know what that
Stow?
means.
Okay.
Sorry. I think
So-
you've just used the. I would say you've just used it. Congratulations. How does the alchemy jug? How does it say the alchemy jug works? Because is it a case of it works like a watering can?
Yeah. You can just pour out.
Yeah. It holds a gallon of liquid, but then the maximum amount you can get from it is 12 gallons.
Okay.
Whether it's full or empty. Sloshing sounds can be heard from within when it is shaken, even if it's empty. You can use an action and name one liquid from the table below to cause the jug to produce the chosen liquid. Afterwards, you can uncork the jug as an action and pour that liquid up to 2 gallons per minute.
Okay. All
The
right.
maximum of liquid the jug can produce depends on the liquid. Once a jug starts producing a liquid, it can't produce a different one or more of that one that has reached its maximum until the next day.
Good
Okay.
time to mention this episode is sponsored by Lucasade.
Nice.
You are that's cool. So I would say there's probably about 4 trees that are affected by fire. Each sort of on their own. None of them have spread. It's obviously gonna be quite hard for the fire to spread in the current conditions. I'd say they're pretty close together. Maybe like 20 foot apart each. There was a fair amount of lightning, so I'm just gonna pause this momentarily because I really need the loo. Is that okay?
That is pretty acceptable. I've seen that giant Pepsi bottle you have, and that is multi-purpose. Thank you very much. Okay, go on.
Other suppliers are available. I'll be back in a second.
Yeah, other gut-rotting chemicals are available. That
Yeah.
said, I have literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 cans of Pepsi around me. So,
Yeah, sponsored by every drinks company. Right, back soon.
sponsored by Nothing Healthy. I think this probably would have been a good time to put the like "we'll be back soon" card up instead of just kind of having a bit of weird conversation with the audience. But hey, audience, who consists of me, because I'm the only person watching, how are we doing?
Would the audience like to make a comment that we can maybe ask would you like to ask a question that we can answer?
They have said this is a comment from Ben AJN, which happens to be my name. How's things? They say.
Yeah, cool.
I
That's good. I moved to just a bit of inside baseball. I moved to my room because my mum got a new desk, and so I got her old desk. So I put it in my room, and I thought because there's a lot more furniture in here, the sound might be a lot better, less echoey. So
It
that's
does
what I was
sound
thinking.
good. It sounds very good today.
Except when I hit it with a flipping mug.
Oh
Come
yeah,
back.
don't do that. Don't do that.
I will try not to do that. Yeah, we should take a break soon. That probably would have been a good point for a break.
So Ingrid, yeah, you are putting out fires. Then, in which case, literally, I don't think you've got a roll for it because I think you're using the alchemy jug effectively. They're fairly ground level. As you are doing so, I want you to roll a dexterity check for me.
Just Ingrid?
Yeah, just Ingrid.
Okay, good. Because I'm in no condition to be doing anything.
That is a dirty 20.
Nice. Yeah, you dodge out of the way as an arrow sails past you, and strikes into the tree, and you see a familiar figure. It is Irvin, the elf who says to you, "Where did it go? What did you do to it? Where is it?"
He says that to me.
Yes. Yeah.
I kind of dart at him.
You mean our friend Roberto, the goat? I've called him Roberto, by the way.
nice.
Yeah. Where is it?
Can I chuck a dart at him?
Yeah. Yeah. You can. That'll probably be a roll for initiative.
Initiative.
Oh, come on. It's a 4.
Oh, come on. It's a 10.
Wait, are we all rolling for initiative?
Yeah,
Sorry,
you're
I
all
thought
rolling for initiative. He has seen
Okay.
a lot of you.
that'll be a 2.
Oh dear, okay. Well, he has had his turn. Artemis, you're up first.
I thought we were just having a conversation. Didn't realize we'd have to fight him.
Fired an arrow at me.
Oh, he did do that. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, that's
Oh,
kick his butt.
sorry, Ingrid, sorry, you were firing a dart at him. You go first, I guess, for that.
That is a 15.
A 15. Yes, that will hit. That will hit. Roll
4.
damage. 4 damage, yeah?
Yep.
Cool, okay. And that is what you do. Congratulations. Artemis, it is your turn.
Right, time to test out these things. I'm going to throw a bead of force. He'll need to make a dexterity saving throw.
A dexterity saving throw.
Yes, he will.
Okay. I'm going to guess that a 2. No, a 2, not a 2. An 11 is not a save. Fail. Okay.
He will take the following amount of damage. He will take 15 points of force damage.
Wow. He is knocked back. Were you trying to kill him?
Well, I don't know how deadly these bead of forces are. I've never used one before, so just lob it and whatever, I guess. And
Sure, okay. Yeah, I think you're surprised by how much it explodes in the ground. It goes go bang, and he's knocked back, and he hits a tree. And actually, his back, you can see, has been pierced by a twig. Not a twig, a branch on this tree that snapped. So he's fallen to the ground. He's not dead. He's been knocked unconscious. As you do that, another arrow comes from nowhere, missing you, but it sails past. And doopy-doopy-doo. I think roll perception.
Who?
Yeah, all of you will have heard the arrow, so roll perception to sort of figure out where it came from.
okay. Perception. Oh, nice. 23.
Oh, nice.
20. Not a natural 20.
I
Nonetheless.
sorry, 1 second.
And Sodrak got a 3.
Probably. That is very likely. Okay.
Okay.
But-
You were missed, Artemis, by the first arrow, but a second arrow you now spot comes from the bushes, maybe 30 foot away.
Can I
Yeah.
just say, I actually got 2, but carry on.
Oh no. Okay. Okay. Wait, what's your perception score?
That would be a nice round 0.
Oh my word. Okay. Okay, so you take. Oh, no, not that dice. Sorry. Yeah, you take 9 points of damage, David.
What?
Yeah,
Right.
as a bow boy hits you, square in the shoulder. But you've seen where it's come from. It's come from the bushes. Ingrid, it's your turn.
Get him! Whose turn?
Ingrid.
I throw a dart. Do I know who it is?
You can make a perception check to see if you can figure it out.
Yeah, I did. I got 20 for my perception check.
Yes, sorry, yeah. In which case, you can see that it's actually Ezra, the elf you helped from before.
Okay. All these people that I didn't kill.
Yeah.
So yeah, chuck a dart at Ezra.
Okay.
That is spinny 15 to hit,
Yeah, that'll hit him.
and that is 5 damage.
5 damage. Yeah, he takes that. He says, "Ah, Leah, get them."
Somebody else. Oh my god.
And Ingrid, you. That's not going to hit you, but another arrow sails past. And that one is going to hit you. 19's going to hit, isn't it? You're going to take.
Me?
Yeah. You're going to take 9 damage from the arrow that strikes you on the shoulder. Roll perception, I think, everyone, to see whether you can figure out where that attack came from.
This is going to be a good roll, I swear. Come on, here we go, guys.
17.
14. Okay, fair enough. Cool. Fine.
And
Yeah. Okay. So Artemis, you can see you figure they had you surrounded actually this whole time. So you've got Irvin like here. You've got Ezra here, and then Leah is sort of further back over here, and you're kind of in a triangle.
but we've knocked out one of them.
Yeah, you've knocked out one of them. You knocked out Irvin. Thodrak, it's your turn.
Okay, friends, I have a cunning plan. Go with me on this. So I turn to all the people that have surrounded us and say, I am the goat. I am a were-goat, and you will bow down to me.
They were trying to kill the goat.
Okay.
Balls. What's the opposite of a goat?
I think you could swing this.
Okay.
Because I think there are burn marks on you.
That makes a lot of sense. Yep. Tracks.
No, I don't know. Roll deception. Roll deception.
There's a 19.
19. Okay. Carry that 19 as you talk with them. They say, but we saw you before. You're clearly not the goat. We've been hunting the goat for days.
That is a part of my subtle machinations. The goat is... I am the archetypical spirit of goatness, which, while it doesn't mean goat, also stands for the greatest of all time. I am your god.
We don't worship it. We're hunting it. Its horn must...
But in many ways, it consumes your vision, it consumes your minds. You do worship it, even if it's in a negative way. It is a part of you. It is a part of your psyche, your culture, your mind.
um, he looks and says, he says, Leah, what do you think? And you hear Leah shout, I don't know. He doesn't seem like a Kirin.
I do a low bow to Thodrak and go, Lord Goat.
I love to do the same.
They say this is weird. I don't know. I don't know if I can do this, Ezra. I'm not fully healed yet. and Ezra says, "Okay, I guess do we just go now? What do we do? Will you let us go, oh mighty goat, if that's what you are? Will you let us leave?"
You are to help us put out the fires. That is the test of your goat lord.
Okay, of course, we can help with that, I suppose. As long as you promise not to kill us.
We'll see how well you do. I'll grade you on a scale of sort of 1 to 10, and we'll see what happens.
Okay, Ezra kind of comes out of the brush with his longbow out in the air, and short sword also held in front of him, which he drops. And oh gosh, there's quite a light above me, isn't there? I need to sort that out. Oh gosh, it's still there. It's because I'm so radiant.
You are. It's true.
I am your goat lord.
You take 20 radiant damage.
So and then Leah also reveals herself from a bush opposite him, and she's got a bit of limp. You can see her leg that was injured hasn't quite healed, but she seems to be able to walk on it just about. And she just limps. It was her leg, wasn't it? It was. So she seems just able to walk, and she says, "What? How can we help? What should we do?"
Put out the fires.
Well, there are two options really. You can either attack the fires with an axe, which I think is probably more effective, or you can put some water on them. Really, I'll leave it up to you. Pick whichever you prefer to do.
Well, neither of us has an axe, so I suppose it's going to have to be water. Do you have jugs?
Do we have jugs?
No.
I mean, perhaps our friend Derek is back that way. Perhaps his place, which is on fire, has some jugs in it.
Or buckets.
Or buckets. Buckets are even better than jugs.
Buckets.
I mean, Ingrid has.
No.
She has one jug. That's not really enough.
True.
Okay. So you head back to Derek, and he says, when you find him, he said, "Okay, where have you been? What? I mean, with the goat. Why did you chase the goat? This place is clearly on fire."
We brought people to help.
Great.
And if anybody asks, Thodrak is the goat lord. Don't ask.
Do you have buckets? There's more
what-
fire in the woods.
Yeah, but they're up in my cabin, obviously.
Well, obviously,
Why
go
did
and
you
get them
jump
then.
out of the cabin without the buckets?
Well, I don't know. I didn't have time to think, did I? Right. Okay.
I weren't jumping down.
Okay. Leah says, "Look, if you can, I might be able to help. I know a little bit of magic, I suppose. I can try to. I know control water. I can probably help tame the fire a little bit, but
Okay, hold on. You know control water. You know, control flipping water,
Well,
and
hold
you're
on.
just running around like a flipping bonker, not putting out fires.
Well, hold on. I am very weak, to be fair to me, and I mean, I don't know if you have you heard of the spell control water? Sorry, not water. Not control water. What's it called? The low level cantrip, shape water. Yeah. She has
Shape
shape
water.
water.
That is much less impressive. Okay, fine.
Yeah, she
I'll
has
allow
shape
it.
water. She is not a level 4 spellcaster. She said, I from what I remember, the spell means I can instantaneously move or otherwise change the flow of water as I direct it up to 5 feet in any direction. This movement doesn't have enough force to cause any damage, though. I can cause water to form into simple shapes and animate at my direction, which lasts for an hour. I can change the water's colour or opacity. The water must be changed in the same way throughout. The change lasts for an hour. Or I can freeze the water, provided there are no creatures in it, and the water unfreezes in an hour.
Just direct all of the rain onto the fires.
Okay,
Done.
well, did you hear me? Up to 5 feet in any
That is-
direction.
So you're the water equivalent of a clown making balloon animals. Is that what you're saying?
Basically, I'm like a tiny fan in the sky.
Flipping heck, your goat lord is very disappointed.
Please,
Go level up.
Mr. Goatlord, I promise I'm trying my hardest.
Very well, very well. That's all we can ask. Okay.
I think she
Protect the animals.
I think the fire has spread sort of to the wood of the stairs. The stairs themselves are I think the stairs themselves are slate. But the banisters and everything are wooden. So, pardon?
How far are we from the lake?
Oh, a good 40 minutes.
Hmm.
She starts to kind of slowly put the fire out as she walks up the stairs. But it's taking a long time. She says to you, I don't know if I'm going to make it in time. This is going to take quite a while.
Do or do not. There is no try.
I don't see you offering any great solutions.
Well, we didn't try to kill us, so
Yeah, but I'm not your slave. I mean, I admit that the goat lord may well be the lord of all goats, but you know, I
And we are the Goat Lord's disciples.
right. Well, I then why aren't you doing his bidding too?
I am, in my own way.
Also, why did we leave Irvin back? Why haven't you saved him?
I was going to save him.
First things first.
But first we have to put out these fires.
Okay, well, I'm trying, and she is slowly. She's moved up about 3 steps in the past, say, minute.
Let's check my sundial. That's it's going to take a while. Come on, chop chop.
Sorry, Thorjack, we can't hear you. Try again.
You have hide.
I feel like we're very much wasting time here. Apologies. I feel like we're very much wasting time here. Things are catching on fire, and we're just kind of hanging out in what seems to be a bit of a clearing. Maybe we should do some things about the fires.
Yes. Like what?
Let's. Okay, so you remember in school when you would be like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then that'd put you into teams. So I look. How many people have we got around us?
6.
6. Okay. So okay, cool. So wait, so there's us, and then there's 6 other people. Is that right?
Yeah.
No.
Oh no, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Others.
Yeah. Okay. Wait, there's 3 other people.
Yeah, there's Derek, Leah, and Ezra.
Okay, so surrounded was sort of a relative term. Okay. So, okay, so Derek, Leah, and the other one, you go in that direction to do that fire, and we'll do the other ones.
But you are dealing with the big fire at the. I feel like you've dealt with the other smaller ones, but the big
why-
one.
State.
Okay, the big one. That's
Oh
a
no,
good
sorry.
point.
Yeah, you're getting buckets. You're getting buckets
Buckets.
from the tower.
Bucket.
Ah,
Okay,
nice.
Then let's all go get some buckets.
The buckets are in the tower, and the tower is on fire.
Well, Leah chimes in and says, "Well, perhaps maybe I should go and put out the smaller ones now that I've remembered that I can use shape water."
I'm glad you flipping remembered that, you actual fire protection person. Go put out some flipping fires.
Okay,
We'll go get
well,
the
I'll
bucket.
go and do that now. And she runs off into the woods.
Before she goes, I say, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to snap. You're a very valuable member of the team.
Thank you. And she leaves.
Revive that guy. He tried to kill me.
Oh, was he injured?
Yeah, he was prone.
Yeah,
He's not dead.
I beta forced him, and he flew back and impaled himself on a spike.
He's
Yeah,
not
you
dead.
see them running off. Them both running off into the distance.
Wait, so we've been having this conversation for like 20 minutes while there's a guy just writhing on a spike.
Yes.
That is savage.
He attacked us.
Okay.
I want to kind of give him the healing potion and then punch him in the face.
Ingrid, you are a valuable member of the team. Thank you for remembering.
Oh boy. Okay.
Can I just, like, how bad is the fire? Is it possible to just run up there to get the buckets?
Run through the fire.
Yeah, you're gonna have to run through the fire and flames.
I'm soaked through, so I'm hopefully not
Yeah, you said the
too
rain was quite heavy, so
flammable.
yeah.
Yeah.
You said we were
The rain.
squelching.
The rain. What I will say is the rain is dying down now.
Squelching, you said. That's
Yeah.
the word.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I assume I'm not going to catch fire.
Roll around in the mud, so you're coated in it,
Yeah.
and
Well-
then run up.
I got chucked onto the ground by the goat anyway, so I am also muddy.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Go for it. I guess make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. That is a 11.
11. Okay. I am going to do it this way. You are going to take a certain amount of damage based on how long you are in there.
Has to be less than 12 then.
Okay. Well, you take 4 damage making your way up there. Roll a perception check to see whether you can locate the buckets.
Oh, didn't I ask him?
No.
Oh, that is a natural 1.
You are unable to immediately find the buckets, so you are going to take another 6 damage as you stumble to find them. You eventually find them under the sink, and you are able to make your way downstairs.
Can I offer healing potion on my way?
Yeah, well, so you've got these buckets in arm, and you're just kind of chugging it down as you go.
As I'm looking for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just throw buckets down to us.
Yes, I chuck the buckets out the window.
Yeah.
to them,
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And then quaff a healing. Or.
Derek says,
Otherwise, going to die on the way home.
"Yeah." So you've brought down 3 buckets, and Derek says, "That's great, brilliant." I must admit, I am not really feeling up to strength at the moment, but I can tell you what to do. You're gonna need to put out the stairs that are on fire first if you want to make it up there, and then we can see about putting up the stairs on fire off.
What do you mean, not up to strength?
Well, I have been in a fire. Thank you very much. I've been in a fire.
If you don't fight the fire, we don't fight the fire.
Okay.
I just died. Come on.
Hold on. Do you guys have your sending? Do you guys have your sending stone?
Yes.
Chuck it here. Chuck
Sure.
it here.
There you go.
Thank you. Okay. Hi. We've got a fire at my watchtower. We need some help. ASAP. Anyone that you can get here as soon as possible. And you hear. You just see him kind of look intently, and then say, "Okay, thank you. See you soon." Okay, well, the fire guard will be here probably in about 20 minutes. As long as we make sure that this doesn't spread, which should be fairly easy given the rain. As long as we can make sure this doesn't spread, then everything will be fine. As he says that, you see one of the legs of the watchtower buckle. I'm going to need all of you to make a dexterity saving throw to jump out of the way.
Dex.
7.
12.
Thodrak and Ingrid. So Ingrid, did you get 7?
Yeah.
Okay, you are both going to take...
A 12 is okay. Yeah.
Yeah, 12 was okay. You are both going to take 4 damage.
Thank God.
Yeah, I know. You were lucky there. You were really lucky there. Yeah, that could have been a lot worse. You are both going to take 4 damage from the... I think with damage like that, you probably just kind of got hit as you were just on your way out. You probably just made it out of the way. I don't know how you did that on a 2, but you did. Derek, however, is pinned underneath one of the legs, and he. Oh, that's not very nice. He was your friend for a time, and he's out cold.
Oh, flip.
What is it with these people?
Are we in turn order, or are we just...
Nope. You can do whatever you want. You're not in combat.
Cool. Then I run over and I try and lift up the crap on top of him.
Is there like a water place at this cabin?
Yeah, there is. Yeah. There is a well, just maybe 10 foot away from the cabin.
Bad-temperedly.
Pardon?
I quite bad-temperedly stomp over to the well with a bucket and start getting water out the well, and then like shove the back of the bucket towards one of these guys.
Okay.
Like, put out the fire then.
Yeah, I'll probably be helping Thodrak trying to lift up this whatever's on top of Derek.
So
Junk.
Ingrid is just giving the buckets to no one then.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't
There was the other guy.
He ran off, didn't they? They ran off. I literally said they both run off into the distance.
Oh my word.
Unacceptable.
These people,
You just can't get the stuff.
let's not come back here. Come to the forest, they said. It would be fun. Bit of R&R after getting killed.
So, Thodrak and Artemis, are you picking up the wood, the leg from Derek?
That's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
theory.
Okay, sure. What I will say is that there is a slight other danger, which is the burning wreckage of the watchtower has fallen next to a group of trees.
I'm just getting buckets of water and trying to control the fire while they're sorting out Eric.
I just shout, "I am Thodrak, Goat Lord, Iron Fist," and I go into a rage.
Nice.
In
Okay.
order to pick this junk up.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Roll a strength check.
I will roll a strength check.
I think I'm going to call it now and say that's going to be a 15 to lift.
Okay, can I use that inspiration, please?
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Thank God. That's not much better. That's a 9.
A 9. You are not going to be able. You are not able to lift it.
I got an 8 and a 9. What is happening? Carry on.
Yeah, you are unable to lift it without some other plan.
Oh wait, hang on. I have. Wait, it doesn't matter. Never mind. I was going to say rage gives me a buff to strength checks, but it's still not enough. So what am I even doing? Well, yeah. Up to you, Artemis.
So I'm going to quickly look at my inventory, see if I've got something that might help. Oh. Okay. Okay, I'm going to coordinate with Thodrak and kind of use a crowbar to kind of lift as he's kind of hoisting and just kind of.
Yeah, sure. So you're kind of going to assist. I think if you're using a crowbar, then if you're using a crowbar, I mean, I don't see how a crowbar is going to help too much.
It's just to get that extra purchase because I'm not
a leverage. Bit of Archimedes up in this.
Oh yeah, sure. So you're kind of using it. You're digging into the ground to push off.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll give you advantage for that, I guess, and to assist. So, yeah. I guess whatever you roll. Let's see. Maybe you're gonna need a 13.
On strength.
Yeah, to assist.
Oh god. Strength check, yeah?
Yeah.
That's a 4.
Oh boy. Yeah, no, you are unable. As much as you try, you are both unable to make this thing budge.
I am. Can I just remember, which would have been really useful earlier, that I have the spell Speak with Animals, which would have been really good. And I kind of get on my knees and say, "Big goat with a horn guy, please come and help us." For crying out loud. And I hope he's listening.
You hear nothing.
Bum. Okay, so does anyone else have any ideas? I tried doing a thing, I tried praying, but I'm out of options. Ingrid, do your bucket provide any leverage?
I'm still trying to control the fire where it's got into the trees.
Yes, Ingrid. Should we focus on what you're doing? You are putting out fire. I figure it's not too hard to do. I mean, you're basically just pouring more water on an already sodden fire. Yeah, I'm gonna say you're probably able to pretty successfully do that. It's gonna take you some time though. I don't want to make you roll for it because I don't feel like it's appropriate to make you roll for it. I think anyone can kind of make a bucket. Do you know what I mean?
Fill a bucket.
Yeah, anyone can fill a bucket. Just the only consequence here is that you're unable to help the other guys get the leg of Derek. So that there's no consequence in terms of game mechanics. You're just otherwise occupied. Sure.
I've got it.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to use my last speed of force. Dig a little hole, put it underneath the tree.
The tree. Oh, sorry. The tree or the leg of the.
Oh, the leg of the thing that's pinning him.
Yes.
Because that makes a sphere of force.
Oh, does
when
it?
Yeah.
Can you read it to me, please?
So it says you can use an action to throw the bead up to 60 feet. The bead explodes on impact and is destroyed. Each creature within 10-foot radius of where the bead landed must succeed on a DC saving throw, blah, 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 blah. A sphere of transparent force then encloses the area for 1 minute. Any creatures that are inside are trapped inside the sphere. Creatures that are partially within the area are pushed away from the center of the sphere until they are no longer inside it. So
Right.
as the leg would not be wholly within it, it would be pushed out.
But he would have
But
to
he would be
climb
inside.
out.
Well, we'd drag him out.
But you can't get in.
Sure. I'll just drop on the floor in front of me. Ooh.
Yeah. So the idea is that the leg will push. The leg will be pushed up.
The leg will be pushed up. We'll stay where we are, and then I can pull him out.
But it says you'd be then trapped inside for 1 minute.
I'd be trapped inside it for 1 minute, yeah.
So then you'd have to get out from under it before it collapsed
I
on
mean,
you.
it's 10 foot, so I can pull him a bit out of the way, right against the edge of the force field, and then as it goes, it falls back down
So-
again and pull out of the way.
Is it it's a force field that surrounds you, is it? And it pushes everything else out.
Everything that's inside it stays inside it for 1 minute. Everything that is partially, such as this leg, gets pushed out.
Okay.
With how much force?
Doesn't say specifically, but it just says if it's not wholly within the area, it is pushed away from the center of the sphere until they are no longer inside it.
Okay, DM's discretion, I guess. But hopefully this guy won't have two severely broken legs and a destroyed pelvis.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I suppose.
Nothing can pass through the wall except breathable air. Nothing else can go through.
Right. Okay. Yeah. And it doesn't push you away or anything.
No, if you're wholly within it, then it's fine. It's only stuff that's partially within.
Right.
the
Okay.
area
Yeah. All right.
pushed away.
Yeah. All right. I'll let that happen. So you.
And actually, I can push against the wall and move the bubble.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Fine. You pop a bead down, and this bubble of force encases you, and pushes both Derek and the leg away from you. I'm struggling to see how this works. I think, I mean, the leg is the broken leg anyway, and I guess
Very broken.
So it would either, yes, go up like this, or it would kind of break over it, depending on how rigid it is, I guess.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. The leg is pushed at the hinge where it's broken off, away from Derek. And
Cool.
his kind
Put
of
him out of the way.
trapped abdomen is freed.
Yeah.
He's,
Put him out the way and get him out of the way to safety a bit more.
Sure. He is still unconscious as Ingrid puts out the last of the fire that's almost spread to the trees.
Yeah, I'll give him one of my healing potions. Where is it? Potion of healing. Yeah, I'll give him a potion of healing. It's just a basic one to get him alive.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, nice. That is 9 hit points healed.
Nice. He gets up and he checks himself over and he says, What happened?
Your house fell on you. It's fine.
And I'm a god now. Just saying. I mean, just a thing.
Wait, hold on.
Ingrid's getting the fires. Thodrax being a goat lord, and I've just used the last of my my beads of force to help you out.
The whole tower's gone?
Yeah, unfortunately, it's collapsed. One of the legs gave out.
I think the best thing is to take you back to our tower where there is a warm fire and some food, and get you some medical attention.
I think as you say that, you see some people come through the trees in kind of orange and yellow bright colours, and they say, "Hi, we're I think a let me figure out who it would be."
Are you here to show us where to park?
No, a half elf comes up to you and says, "Hi, we're the fire guard. We got a page from Derek." Oh, and he sees Derek on the floor. Derek, what's happened? Is there any fire?
Is there any? Is there any fire? Was that the question that you asked?
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously I feel for Derek, but
There is all the fires. Everything's on fire.
just as a point of fact, there does appear to be not a lot on fire.
Okay. Everything's fine.
Ingrid put the fire out.
Okay. Well, flip. Wow. Okay. I thought there were a lot of fires. Well done, Ingrid. Okay, let's play Monopoly.
Not the fire on the tower.
In a hut.
Did you not?
Yes.
I mean, yes, okay. Sure.
I mean, I think the thing is that I didn't feel like making you do lots of checks and stuff would be that interesting,
Fair
because
enough.
what would you be checking for? Throwing water?
That makes sense. Okay. Cool. We're heroes, is what you're saying.
Yeah. What was okay? So what happened here?
Well, I did nothing, but I was very impressive in doing that. And these guys, flipping out, they were great. They did all sorts of water throwing and people saving and whatnot. But I was a very good administrator of all that, so I also deserve credit.
Is it still
And
raining?
Very lightly now.
Okay. I would really like to get somewhere dry now, so Derek can tell you how he set his house on fire, and I'm going back to the hut.
No, there was a.
I said good day.
Derek is clearly saying no. There was a bolt of lightning. I was hit.
There was a goat thing.
Either way, it does seem like sort of professional incompetence, really. I mean, just saying.
Whoa! What are you guys saying? Why would you say that?
I'm just saying, if I was your boss, I wouldn't be happy with you.
Why would you say that?
I, from a little distance away, shout back, "Are you guys coming?"
Yeah.
Yep, let's go. Come on, team.
Eric, dude, you owe me Beta Force. Remember?
Yeah, they were not cheap.
They were not cheap.
Wow, the charmers of the universe. You're gonna get far in life.
How to win friends and influence.
And become
People.
goats.
Sure. You get back to your hut and you dry off. Do you do anything?
I remember that. So I sniffed around for a person earlier. That was the person who we found who was in.
Yeah.
Well, who was with the person who was injured, right?
Yeah.
And he kept doing that. So we don't know anything about them. We obviously haven't encountered them again in any sort of way. So I'm thinking that.
No, we have. He attacked us. We
Wait,
skewered
what? When?
the dog.
Wait, was that the same people?
Yeah.
Okay, I've very much lost track of everyone in this game, but that's on me. That's because I'm bad at people. Right, so cool. Let's just hang out then. That's all I got.
Okay.
Like, I assume that the fire people are going to come back to ask us questions, but now we're comfortable and not wet, cold, in the dark, in the middle of the night, after being shot at with arrows.
I died.
by magic goat.
Me too. I died and became a god.
I'm already dead.
Well, that's actually... Wow, yeah, we're very bad at this. Okay, carry on. This is not a good... we with the dream team, if the dream team was shit. I mean, very bad. Ship. If it was shipping...
Oh, dear.
Shipping Artemis and Ingrid as a power couple is what I said.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're married in real life. That's nice. Yeah, a couple days pass, and eventually the fire guard, the same half elf from before, comes and he says to you, "Thank you so much for your service here. We've got everything we need from Derek now. I think this is going to become his tower when he's healed up. So we won't be needing you anymore. Thank you anyway for your help. I guess pack up and go home."
Okay. Well,
Really good. All right.
You'll
Then.
be paid for the days. Pardon?
Is this the next day?
This is a few days, maybe sort of 2 days later.
hit that long rest.
Yeah, you've all long rested and everything. Yeah, no, thank you for your service, but I mean, from what Derek told us about you guys dubbing him in there, I don't think we'll need your service anymore.
As the Goat Lord, I say you are very welcome, and thank you for the gold that you will be giving us.
Yeah, how much is that?
Does anyone remember?
150 each.
Sounds reasonable.
I don't think it was that.
Yeah, it's 15 gold per day for a month, which is 450 gold, which is 150 each
It was 50
With
gold per day,
for a month.
not for a month. You've been here for 19 days.
With the Derek saving bonus, of course. Well, I mean, we
And
needed Derek.
Because we spent our horse beans.
Yeah.
But also,
I
I'm the
mean,
Goat
he
Lord,
says-
so
he
don't
says-
forget your
Yeah,
tribute.
we're not
Ah.
in charge of guild expenses. If you've used equipment, then that's down to you. It's 15 times 19. He says, well, it seems here on the slip I've got, it was 15 gold and 19 days of service. It's 285 gold.
Which is 95 each.
Yes.
Fine.
I try a sneaky little sort of intimidation move, like, it feels like not giving us a tip would be a bad move.
Yes. Well, maybe you should have thought about that before you tried to slander your employer.
Fair. So,
That's
what do we
it.
do now?
Yeah. Are you heading back?
Bye.
Back to the guild.
You head back to the guild. Okay.
Bye, have a beautiful time.
Job ever.
It is sunny on your...
Get to keep that giant crossbow.
Pardon?
I built that. That's mine.
What did you say,
Well-
sorry?
That giant crossbow, that's mine. I'm taking it.
You can try.
He came here with that, it's true.
I built it. It's mine.
You make your way back to the guild. It was maybe sort of 3 days this time, and it's sunny. That's the one recompense here, is that it's a nice dry ride back. Do you go? I assume you kind of go at a leisurely pace after a long few days.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Pretty much, but yeah, just keen to get back to the guild and perhaps find some
After
employment that's a
19
bit more stimulating than.
Being attacked by a massive goat.
I would appreciate some kind of water-based adventure. And what's the opposite of a goat? Like a stingray? Okay, yes, the Stingray adventure.
The stingray.
We'll check the board. It'll be fine.
Sure. You get back and what do you do? What's the first thing you do? You're greeted by the receptionist again, who asks you if there's anything you'd like to turn over to research.
No, only this massive crossbow which I was building might be of some use.
They look it over and
taking
say,
down creatures or longer range, that kind of thing. Yeah.
Put it on the roof just in case something comes around and does some attacking.
yeah. He looks at it and he says, I'll mention it to them, but we might not have space next to the others. But yeah.
The other giant crossbows. Okay, fair enough. That makes sense.
But you already have giant crossbows?
Oh, plenty. Yeah. You got to be prepared for anything here.
I suppose it's not really that innovative, and it's just a thing but big. But it's very cool.
It is. Right. I'm gonna go and have a look at the
Jobs board.
the job board.
The jobs board is looking exactly the same. The two jobs that were there.
Oh yeah, there was Dude, Where's My Dog? And
Lost wedding ring again.
Yeah,
And
Lost
the
Wedding Ring. Yeah, there haven't there are a couple more added that I haven't had a chance to add. Just behind the screen there. So you'll be able to pick from an updated list, but the two that were there before are still there. Now, sorry, bear with me. I just need to check my notes really quickly. You are approached though by a. Sorry, 1 second. By the half elf, your leader, your rank leader. When my Excel loads. Oh, now it's going to start playing Bioshock because I clicked on the wrong thing.
nice.
Apologies for the delay, everyone. I wasn't expecting you to get back here that quickly.
A man chooses, a slave obeys. That was Bane. That was
Yeah, you are
right?
Mara. Mara, the half elf, bounds up to you and says, "Hey, so how was your job?
Yeah.
You're back early.
Smooth, real smooth.
Yeah.
It's the only way to describe it. Totally without a hitch.
Oh,
Yeah.
How come you're back so early, huh?
We were so good that they were like, "You did a good job. We don't need you to do any more goodness because it was double good."
Wow, so you totally stopped all fires from being possible?
Yep.
It put out all of the fires. There was an unfortunate accident where one of the other fire watcher people, their house fell down after it got struck by lightning. But
And so they
that's
needed
their problem,
So
really.
they needed the house that we were staying in, and so we had to leave.
Yeah.
Whoa, what? So it was struck by lightning. Wow. How did that
Yeah.
happen?
Unclear.
Find out, but they just told us to leave.
Yeah, they said that the other guy was going to need our tower because his one got struck by lightning. So yeah, we had to leave.
So, hold on. You have no idea, what happened?
No.
We are an incurious
Towers,
bunch.
Towers don't really get just struck by lightning.
Well, you saw the
Well, it was a
storms
storm,
the last
obviously.
few days.
If they're big and there's some metal on the top, maybe they do.
Okay.
I don't know.
Cool.
I'm
okay.
only little,
Hey,
and
I'm
there's not
just-
metal on top.
All right, I'm just making conversation. I like to find out how your contracts went.
No, it's all good. It's all
Yeah.
good.
We appreciate it. We appreciate your concern for our well-being and our. It's always nice to have a little chat about how the
Well,
workday has been. We
I
appreciate
don't get
it.
to go out on many. Yeah.
On another note, the other fire watcher, Derek, he was pinned underneath all this debris from his tower, and I had to use some expensive equipment to get him out. Otherwise, he would have died.
Right.
And they refused to compensate me for that. I thought it was a bit off.
Yep. No, it's not really.
I tried to lift a heavy thing, and I may have sort of thrown my back out a little bit. So maybe the guild could compensate me for like a sports massage or something along
We are
those lines.
currently researching sports massages, but it's a technology that I think is about 17 turns away.
Oh,
It's a strictly Civ-based system.
I see. Right. Okay.
Only available to guild members or above.
Okay, well, wow, okay. So, just as a note, are you guys keeping the goat thing secret?
What goat thing?
Okay. Okay.
At camp, stays at camp.
First rule of Firewatch. What happens?
Yeah, that's fair. That is fair.
Client confidentiality and all that,
Dodrak's
I am
thinking.
very much looking forward to the to the overarching goat plot line. All right, keep it very secret.
Yeah, okay. All right. Sure. Well, cool. I suppose I just wanted to touch base with you, see how you got on. Are you planning on staying in town for a couple more days, or are you gonna hop straight off on a quest?
Oh, probably just stay tonight and head out tomorrow if there's a decent job around. Anything good? Are we progressing to nicely towards that guild promotion so we can get some better jobs?
I mean, hey, you've got
I
to
looked
be.
at the silver jobs the other day. Oh my god, they get some great.
You
I need that.
you gotta really prove yourself to move up the ranks. Let me tell you that. And I'll put in a good word when I know that you've done something really cool. But there's
I saved a guy's life with my 4 speeds. That was above and
pretty
beyond.
cool. But it's not really silver material. Sorry, that was really bad of me. I don't mean to talk you down. I don't mean to demotivate you. No, you did a really good job. I'm sure you did a good job, and you can do this. You got this. Just keep trying. Come back with cool stories for me so that I can go and tell the Silver Leader all about you. He's a bit of a grumpy guy, so Olithra is, and I like to impress him.
As far as impressive things go, I did become the Goat Lord.
Oh.
If that
Really?
counts for anything. Yes.
Go on.
Yep.
That sounds like a story. What happened there?
Well, we were
Well,
by poachers.
Okay, you're attacked by poachers.
They were surrounding us on all sides, and Fodrak here, you tell it.
Well, I just decided that actually through sheer force of will, I would just become the Lord of the Goats, and get all goats obey me now in the world. I can summon them from the portals from the Netherrealm. Just goats everywhere. It's very. I can't show you because it's very. Goats are just. They're wild. It's
Okay.
nuts. I can't show you, but trust me, it's very, very cool. Very, very.
I mean, what I will say is that I do love it when adventurers come back with all sorts of BS. That's great. I'm really pleased for you. Brilliant. As long as it worked, great. Anyway, I look forward to hearing what happens on your next quest, and keep me in the loop.
Thanks for checking in on us.
Hey, no worry. It's my pleasure. I feel like you guys are my responsibility, And she sort of toodaloos you and wanders off. And she sits down next to a group of other copper ranks and starts pretty much asking them the same things.
Can I roll for self-esteem because I feel like my self-esteem has been damaged
Why?
by not being believed to be a goat lord?
No.
Not
Okay.
Lord, you're just.
No. Yes.
I'm all in on this.
Is there anything else that you guys want to do while you're in the guild before you head off for your next quest?
I feel like
Chill out.
it's
Have
time
a
to
ginger beer.
stop, actually, to be honest.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Can we just have one person talking at a time?
Sorry.
Ingrid, what did you say?
Yeah.
So I think this is a good time to stop for today.
Yeah, I think so.
Mhm.
That sounds good.
Look at the jobs. see if there's any cool things to buy since my last visit
Sure.
The
Okay.
rest will be good.
a couple of weeks ago. So maybe they've got something nice to buy. Got a little bit of coin.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna buy a dagger.
Well, this is
Like
where then we will kick off from next week.
Cool.
Perfect. Thanks, everyone.
excellent.
And
Thank you for watching.
and please donate to
To Thodrack.
Thodrak, not Thodrak. Thoric and Brentwood Mind. I just, oh gosh.
Thank you, Lux and Storacina, for hanging around and enjoying.
Ben, can you tell me where people can donate?
Yep. So the plan was, I think, just to have them donate directly through Twitch, which would we would just pass that on. But you can also go to, I think the current website is, if you just Google Thoric and Brentwood Mind, that's probably the easiest way, because they've recently done a rebrand. It's a bit complicated. So yeah, either donate straight through here or just Google Thoric and Brentwood Mind, and you can get it on there, and that will be great.
Yeah, there is a. I'm just looking at the website now. There is a page. The opening page is actually quite nice, saying "We're here for you." Then there is at the bottom there is an online donate form. So if you scroll down to the bottom there, it says donate online or donate paper form, and yeah. So please go and do that. You can pay monthly, pay single amount, as much as you can. Please don't feel obliged, but please also do. So thank you very much, and we will see you again next week at 8:30. Thank you, everyone.
Goodbye.
Bye.